Hey guys, so today we are drawing a Pokemon. Let's see if you can figure out which one that we're drawing by the end of this video. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start by drawing really lightly. And we're just going to put in the shape of the head. So it's kind of like I'm drawing a rounded square. So that's step number one. Step number two is that we're gonna put in our ears, kind of like bunny ears on either side. They don't have to be perfectly even. All right, then we're gonna draw two big ovals for the eyes, just as placeholders. Got a tiny little dot for the nose, and then the mouth kind of looks like a mustache. All right, so once we have that drawn in, and remember, everything is just your basic shapes to start, then we're gonna draw what looks kind of like a mane going around. So I'm just gonna put in that shape for now. Then I'm gonna start adding details eventually after. So I'm gonna put in two legs up front, back leg over here, and then from the back there's this big sort of bushy tail shape. Alright, so these are just my basic shapes. Now I have to start adding in all of my details. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here to the ears, and I'm going to add two little spikes along the inside, and then I'm going to add the inside piece. I'm going to do that to the other side as well. Alright, and then the top of the head has some fur texture on it, so I'm going to add some little triangles. And once I have everything exactly how I want it, then I can go ahead and I can make it darker. So once I finish the ears and the head, I can make those darker. There's a little bit of cheeks, and then this comes down kind of like that. So the head's done. The eyes, I'm going to flatten out the bottom of both of my ovals and then bring them up and around. Then in the top corner there's a little circle for the highlight, and there's one more circle, and that's going to be the pupil, so you can go ahead and color that in black. You can do the exact same thing on this side. And then there's two little eyebrows like that, nose, mouth. All right, so for the mane, it's almost like I'm drawing a cloud that comes to a point. So I've got a little line like that, line like that, bring that piece in. And you could add lines in there kind of as tall or as curved as you want them to be, depending on what looks good in your drawing. There's also a little highlight, so if you want to add texture, I'm just going in and doing a jagged line sort of wherever I think the highlights should be. Okay, next step is to finish the legs. So they sort of come out like that a little bit. And then you need to draw two lines on the inside for the toes. The back legs are pretty much fine as they are. And then for the tail, comes up and makes two little points at the top. And then it comes down and makes sort of this texture. So at this point, if you want to erase anything, if you want to add anything, you can. You can color it in, but send me what you make.